All right, good evening, good evening. Today is September 15th, 2024, and today's video is going to be over just a weekly market outlook for the week of September 16th till September 20th. All right, let's get right into the charts here. So, first things off is I always start my weekly market outlook on the higher time frame and on the dollar. So, what did we do last week? Prices retraced back inside this weekly CB here on Wednesday, and we started to sell off. So now coming into this week, I am anticipating for prices to have a continuation lower. So I want to see prices open up on Monday, maybe create the high of the week on Monday, and then attack previous week's low, and then possibly attack previous month's low as well. So I am anticipating for the very next weekly candle to be a open, high, low, close candle. Reason being is the very previous week's candle, we had a reaction to the weekly fair value gap. We know why we created a bearish candle here. So this very upcoming week, like I said, the objective for me would be for us to take out previous week's low. And then what could we target after previous week's low? Well, we have Friday, September 6th low of day. So let me mark that out for you guys. So we have September 6th low of day. So that could be a draw of liquidity. And yeah, if we are seeing lower prices on the dollar, right, what can we do on the indices? Well, I know that the indices move inversely to the dollar. So if the dollar is trading lower, the indices should be trading higher. So if we take a look at NQ here, what did we do on NQ last week? So we actually traded back all the way back above the weekly fair value gap again here. And this large busy here, notice how we're trading back above the upper portions of it now. So last week or previous 2 weeks ago, we had a weekly candle closure up below the weekly busy. So I was thinking, okay, we might be seeing a bearish order flow now. However, this week we completely negated that idea, and it looks like we just traded back into the OTE of this price range, and we started to continue higher again. So now that the indices and the dollar are in flow with each other, I am anticipating here for prices to take out previous week's high on NQ, and we could possibly attack previous month's high and even July 23rd's high of day. So those would be my buy side objective for coming into this week. And like I said, take a look at this monthly candle right here. This monthly candle is suggesting that we could probably take out this monthly high. So now that the weekly candle is in alignment with the monthly narrative, we might, like I said, we might take out previous month's high this week, or we could take it out next week. But I failed to take a look at this. But what do we have? What news do we have coming into next week? Well, we have retail sales, core retail sales on Tuesday at 8:30. But the news that I want to take a look at is FOMC. So that is one of the major news events that creates a lot of volatility in the markets. So I am anticipating on FOMC for us to get that expansion higher on the monthly candle. So if we have already created the monthly low, that means we created the low, and then now should be expanding higher now. So and yeah, with that in mind, we should take out previous month's high. And yeah, if we are in, like I said, if we're talking about this in terms of the monthly expansion, what do you want to be a buyer of? If we're thinking in terms of the monthly power of 3, you always want to be a buyer below the monthly open if you're anticipating the next monthly candle to be a open, low, high, close candle. So you want to mark out, what price is this? 19,600. You want to mark out 19,600 because that is the monthly open. So any model or any, you know, trade model that is around that area or below it, it's going to be higher probability because it's in confluence with the monthly candles expansion higher. And yeah, so NQ, I want to see us take out previous week's high. After we take out previous week's high, I would then stick to intraday models. But the higher time frame narrative to me is telling us that we could attack previous month's high and July 23rd's high of day. So on ES, what are we seeing on ES as well? Same thing on ES. We disregarded the fact that we traded lower in the lower quadrants of this weekly BISI, and we immediately priced higher this week. So this upcoming week on ES, I am anticipating for prices to take out previous week's high. And like I said again, if we are thinking in terms of the monthly power of 3, I can anticipate a monthly open, low, high, close candle. So I'm saying again, you want to see prices, or you want to be in a setup where we're below the monthly open, because those would be the best buys. And yeah, why did we like? I really like how accurate prices is here, because notice how prices trades into the equilibrium or the discount of this dealing range here. So from this very swing low here to this swing high, look at how we reacted to the equilibrium or the discount of this range. We tapped into equilibrium, and now it's looking like we are completing a market maker buy model. So where's the original consolidation? Here's the original consolidation. And smart money reversal at a point of interest, at a reasonable level for us to be reversing. It's a higher time frame discount level. And look, notice how fast the buy side of this curve is. It's a lot faster than the sell side. So this right here is just consolidation. And notice how fast we are going to attack it. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, I am anticipating for prices to take out previous week's high, and I do want to see prices attack September 2nd's high of day as well. So let me mark that out. September 2nd high of day. To high, and that is going to be the draw after we take out previous week's high. And yeah, so that's going to be my analysis for the weekly for this upcoming week. I do want to see higher prices. One thing I do want to note out is, notice how close ES is to all-time highs, whereas if you take a look at NQ, we are actually nowhere near all-time highs on NQ. So this is something that I am like, okay, let's be wary here, because ES is probably going to take out the all-time highs first before NQ, and then something could happen. What is that something? Election day. So, you know, in these upcoming weeks, be wary of that, because like I said, we are a lot closer to all-time highs on ES than NQ. So this is kind of like, you know, it's not like I'm super concerned about it right now, but it is going to set us up for the upcoming, you know, weeks and months, or not month, months, but month, because I do believe we have election in like a month and a half actually. So there's that. We actually just opened up on the weekly candle, so I'm gonna mark out the weekly open. So I would like for you guys to do the same thing too. Note out the weekly opens, because like I said, if we are thinking in terms of the monthly or the weekly candle here, if you're anticipating this very next upcoming week to be a open low high close candle or a green close candle, that means you would want to be a buyer below the weekly open. So mark that out. It's an important price. So any trade model that allows you to buy below the weekly open is higher probability, because that means you're trading in terms with the weekly power of 3. So here's the weekly open on NQ, and let me take a look at it on dollar as well. So dollar, we opened up here, or sorry, we opened up here. Weekly open on dollar. All right. So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up for today's video. I know it's a little bit short, but I mean, the way I trade, it's very, very simple. Cut to the, like, I'm not really trying to take y'all's time here, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys would like, I have my Discord on my Discord link on my YouTube bio, so where I do intraday analysis, daily inspirational quote, and if you guys want to, I could do one-on-one sessions here with you guys as well. So join it. There's no drawdowns to whatever you're joining. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out. Skadoosh.